everyone. In this video, we are going to see about the lesions of visual pathway. Okay, lesions means any cut or damage at any point of the visual pathway, how it can affect our vision. Okay, first of all, we have already discussed about how the visual pathway is established. Okay, how the visual signal from the retina is conveyed into the occipital lobe. Okay, in the visual cortex of the occipital lobe. Suppose there is a if all the optical nerves are intact, it is functioning properly, if there is no lesion, you can have a normal field of vision. Okay, so suppose this is your normal field of vision. That means you don't have any lesions or damage at any point of this optical nerves. So you are having a clear and you are having a nice field of vision. Okay, so your vision is intact. So this is the normal vision. Okay, next, for example, if the optical tract of if there is a lesion in this particular area, okay, in the optical nerve of the the left eye. Okay, if there is a lesion in the optical nerve of the left eye, how it can affect my vision? You just follow the visual field. Okay, suppose if there is a cut here, it will cut both the temporal nerve fiber and also the nasal nerve fiber of the left eye. Okay, you can see this red is the temporal nasal fiber, and this is one is the it is the temporal retinal fiber, and this one is the nasal optic fiber. Okay, so if we are following this path, you can see this optic nerve is arising from the temporal side, and this temporal side is struck by light rays from the nasal region. Okay, so if this is your two visual field, the nasal of the left eye is affected. So you just, okay, the black mark portion is the affected area. Okay, so the left eye nasal region is affected. If we are following this optical nerve, you can see this optical nerve is arising from the temporal region. Temporal region is supplied by light rays from the nasal field of vision. So this nasal field of vision we cannot see. Okay, this nasal field of vision goes to temporal. The temporal which give rise to this nerve fibers, but these nerve fibers are not conveyed into brain. Okay, it is getting damaged at this point. So these nerve fibers will not conveyed into brain. So when these nerve fibers are affected, which field of vision is affected? It is the nasal one. Okay, so the nasal one of the left eye. That means this is the affected area. Okay, now we are considering this particular nerve fiber. Okay, this particular nerve fiber arises from the nasal retina. Okay, the nasal retina is supplied by the temporal of left nerve. Okay, so you cannot also see the temporal side also. So what is the net effect? The temporal side of left eye. Okay, this is the left eye, this is the right eye. So in particular eye, there is a temporal field of vision and nasal field of vision. Okay, so when we are following this particular nerve fiber, you can find the temporal visual field nerve fiber is not conveyed to the brain since it is getting damaged here. Here there is a cut, so it won't be conveyed into the brain. It stops at this point only. So the temporal region is also affected. Okay, so complete blindness of the left eye does not have, there is no lesion here. So the right eye is having normal vision, but the left eye complete blindness. Okay, so this is the scenario A. Okay, in this scenario, if there is a lesion in the optical nerves of the left eye, the total left eye would be blind and right eye would be intact. Okay, and next scenario, if we can find the same lesion here, okay, the same kind of a lesion, we do not consider A, okay, now we consider B, B only B we are considering. That means this nasal fiber is cut and this temporal fiber is also cut. So it affects which field of vision? So in B, we are having two visual fields. Since this is cut, we'll just follow the visual field, okay. So it strikes the nasal one. Nasal one is supplied by the temporal of the right. So it is the temporal of the right gets blind. Okay. And also this one. This one, the nerve fibers which arises from the temporal region, which is supplied from the nasal region of the right eye. So nasal is also gone. Okay. So what is the net effect? This one is the B, okay. What is the net effect? It is total blindness of the right eye if we have got a lesion here. Understood? And next scenario, if we are having a lesion here, okay, this is the C. If we are having a lesion here, what is happening? Lesion here means this nerve fiber is cut and this nerve fiber is also cut. Okay, this is the field of vision. How it affects? We'll just follow this. It goes, the nasal, it is supplied by the temporal. Okay, so temporal of the left. So the temporal of the left is gone, and also we'll follow this nerve fiber. This nerve fiber is going into the nasal retina, which is supplied by the temporal of the right. Okay, so the right temporal is also gone. So both the temporal of each both the eyes, the temporal region of the both the eyes have gone blind. Okay, such a condition is known as bitemporal heminopia. Okay, bitemporal because both of the temporal has gone blind. See, in this scenario, both the temporal has gone blind. So it is known as bitemporal heminopia. It is bitemporal hemianopia. Okay, now we are moving on to the next scenario. If we are having a cut here, okay, if we are having a cut here, that is, if you see D, we'll just follow the nerve fibers. Okay, first nerve fiber is this. This goes to the temporal, which is supplied by the nasal. Okay, nasal of the left. So nasal of the left is gone, and also we'll follow this nerve fiber also. This nerve fibers goes to the nasal, which is supplied by the temporal. Okay, temporal of the right eye. Okay, and such a condition is known as right homonymous hemianopia because both the right visual field of both of the eyes is gone blind. Okay, so it is known as right homonymous hemianopia. Homonymous hemianopia. What is anopia called? Anopia is blindness. What is hemi? Hemi means half blindness. Okay, the hemianopia refers to a condition in which we are having a visual field, right? Which include temporal and nasal. Okay, if suppose if nasal is gone blind, only the temporal, only one half is there, that and one half is blind, that such a condition is known as hemianopia. Only half we can see, half is blind. Okay, that half is blind, that is hemianopia. Why it is called right homonymous hemianopia? Because in the visual field this comes in the right side. Okay, this one is the nasal and this one is the temporal, but still it is in the right visual field. Okay, right side of the visual field of each eye. Okay, next one, if we are having a lesion here, A, B, C, D, E. If we are having a lesion here, we just follow the nerve fibers. It goes in nasal, it affects the temporal. Okay, and if we follow this nerve fibers, it goes to the temporal and it affects the nasal of the right. And what this condition is called, just to the opposite of the previous one. Okay, here you can see blindness in the right half of the visual field of each eye. So it is known as left homonymous hemianopia. Okay, it is known as left homonymous hemianopia. Okay, so these are some of the lesions, and we have seen how each of these lesions can affect our vision. Okay, so that's all about the lesions in the visual pathway. Thank you.